Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Akron Zips and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, Akron's head coach told me pregame he has been motivating his team all week, telling them you are just as good as this ACC opponent. They've got upset on their mind, and the players told me they want to be the best version of themselves. They believe they belong on this field, and they can play with the best of the best. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Akron's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Demon Deacons offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wiggins. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Soft spot in the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Akron's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's a freshman that, despite not being highly recruited, has burst onto the scene. What a surprise he's been in this camp to win a starting spot in the season opener. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play fake, Gio Lopez. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throwing, Lopez. Got it behind the line. It's Wiggins. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down in the end zone.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun to give to the back. Across the 45. Could be an alley. 10. Touchdown, Akron. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll knock him down.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. Finds a man by himself. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
If you're going to play football, you have to be able to mix up coverages. You can't just sit back in the same thing. How about the zone blitz? Catch him off guard. It looks a little bit like man, but I blitz a linebacker in there, hits the quarterback, gets him on the ground. He didn't even know what was coming to him.
The Zips ready to go on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. He's up to 81 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it down the field.
And an awesome job there by the offense picking up the blitz and giving their quarterback a clean pocket to throw from. Doesn't get better than that.
The Zips will have it 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that.
Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Lopez. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Quick completion to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. Lopez to the air again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. someone not clear on the snap count, it'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Got enough for the first.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. It was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Bring in the heat. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble, and he's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really...
And the defense got him at the 27. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Zips will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Lopez, play action. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Powers through the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Throwing, Lopez. He wants to go deep. Goes high to pull it in. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Dangerous screen into traffic. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Throws it deep. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's Lopez to throw. He's got it. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Here's the pressure. It's caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Lopez. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They want to run this quarterback. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Wiggins. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. A run for the quarterback. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Wiggins. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Lopez to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive... There he goes! Oh, the sweet feet. Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Zips. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. His 3rd touchdown of his game, and his 3rd on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Throwing, Lopez. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to Williams over the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Zips right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's Lopez to throw. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He unleashes a long one.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a hit. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the home team looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Back now to your game in Winston-Salem. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Zips line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. They go play action with Lopez. Snagged in the middle. It's Hernandez. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick release on the RPO. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, David Deacons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to run, it's Wiggins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play fake, Lopez. That's caught. It's Wiggins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and goal. Lopez. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man... to the line, and down he goes. The Zips ready to go on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Might have a chance. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 20.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Picks up the first down. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. 15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. Quarterback will keep it. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Set to kick it away.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Almost lost the football on that one, but the clock is stopped while the medical staff comes out to tend to an injured player. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Zips will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lopez. That's reeled in. It's Wiggins. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Bought a little time, lets it go. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
The Akron offense ready to set up shop. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. It'll be a draw. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stuck.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hernandez. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Unloads it left, and it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Throwing, Lopez. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hernandez. Headed into the 4th quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Lopez wants to fire. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Fires to the tight end. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Again, it's Lopez. Pocket breaking down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the counter. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
Grabs it. Touchdown, Akron. And the route is on.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Motion from the wideout. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Lopez to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Lopez to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. And the Zips send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. Lopez. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Demon Deacons peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quarterback gets the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Got a man. It's Davis. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the run, it's Clark. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Throwing, Lopez. The screen, he can go. Could not make his way to the corner. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Complete out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Zips. A pick 6.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it, and they're going to have to throw. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's Lopez to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab in the open. Finally forced out of bounds. A step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Lopez wants to fire. Rushes on him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Blue 22.
Lopez finds his big tight end. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Clark. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.